you how to use our new asset flip interface. So if you open up your admin at multiball-admin.net, you will come to the pick game page, or normally what happens is you get to the dashboard page. On your left side, you see something called asset flips. If you click that, I've already created 3 asset flips, but I'm going to show you today how to do so yourself. So you're going to start on create new. These are all the games that you can customize. Be aware, the asset flip interface is free of charge. Just when you start installing games is when you're going to be paying for the subscription. For now, you can pick any game. I'm going to be picking a quite complicated one so you can see how that works. So I'm going to be customizing our tennis game. This all happens on a standard browser, so you don't need to have any extra software, and you also don't need to have any pre-existing knowledge. You don't need to be a programmer, you don't need to be skilled in any coding or anything. You just need to upload a couple of graphics and set a couple of settings. We've designed this to be as easy and understandable as you can. There's guidelines for every step, and I'm going to walk you through it now. So you see that this is now loading the assets, building the UI. It's basically pulling the whole game and seeing what can we do with this. You will be presented with a standard welcome screen where you have a description of the game. If you haven't played the tennis game yet, it's always good if you played it before so you know what you're doing. You have a little demo video that you can see, and you have all the different games that show you, okay, what's happening in the game and how does that look. You can download these. So for example, if you want to present it to a client, you can show them like, hey, look, this is how it normally looks, but we're going to put your logo here. We're going to change these colors and so on. After that, you will be presented with the different chapters where you can change your settings. I'm going to start from the bottom up just to make it a little bit easier. The parameters is everything that you can set in this game. In this game, because it is a quite complex one, there's a lot of parameters. So if you click customize, so you have a list first. For example, you can say, do you want to show the hit rate? Do you want to show the accuracy after the round is finished? So we can click customize and try to see what we can do here. And trust me, my guys have been working a lot to make this as fantastic as it is. We're going to start with a round duration. This is seconds. Do you want to have 60-second rounds, or are you at an event where you only want to have 20 seconds? Do you want to have a net, or is it okay if kids actually hit the ball low and we don't want to have this? If you hit the net, do you want to have a flash animation? Yes or no? There's a camera shake every time you hit the net. Do you want to have that really, really crazy, or very, very easy? You can change the colors here. You can change the minimum target height. You can change all the different settings that you can imagine. So even if you're not uploading a single asset, in this case an asset is a graphic, you can already do a lot of great settings here and make this your own. You can completely change the style, the look, and everything. So if we're now going back, oh, sorry, I have to click through this. I didn't know that. So if we're now going all the way back, there's a lot of pages. I'm going to go through the asset flip. I'm taking the easy route in this case. So we're going to go back to edit. This is going to load because this system is already on my asset flipper. The loading on the second time is much shorter, but keep in mind it's a pretty complex thing. So you should be connected to the internet nicely because it is quite complex what we're doing here, but not for you, obviously, more on the back end side of it. So same thing here. You can change the fonts. So you have certain fonts that you want to have, and you say like, oh no, I want to have my Comic Sans or my Helvetica. You can change the background music. There's background music playing. You can switch it on and off. You can switch the sound. How does it hit if I hit the ground? How does it sound if the countdown is going down? So you can go down. It says normally 3, 2, 1, start. So this is one sound file here. You can upload your own, and you can go to your boss and say, hey boss, go, everybody get ready, let's go, and just upload that, and during your next event that's actually going to be the thing. You can have interaction that there's no effect. So what happens if something doesn't happen, for example, And most importantly, you can upload all your own images. And this is something that is incredibly easy and great. So let's say we have the target hit maker. That's that little thing here. When you hit it, what happens? In this case right now, you have an example. It's a default image. This is basically the blue thing that comes up. There's also an effect on it. You can download this and start giggling around in it. So you can just download it and say, I don't know how to do this. I just want to paint in it or whatever. Or you can upload your own. So you have a PNG, you have certain sizes that you need to obviously be careful with, and then you can just do whatever you want in this area. And you can do this with every graphical element. You can do this, for example, now we say the ground hit effect. This is this little thing here. If the ball bounces on the floor, but it didn't actually hit the other thing. You can have wall hit effects. You can have interface. There's like a timer clicking. This is this thing up here that's going to get bigger once your time runs out, and so on. So once you've uploaded all these settings, these will always be saved in your admin as yours, and you can do as many of as you want. And what we recommend is also to save these. They're going to be always in your profile. Like, you can kill them as well, but I would just keep them. And for example, right now I can say tennis new. And I keep this, and tomorrow I might have a different one because I'm actually pitching for another client, or it's my children's birthday party and I want to upload all his friends from the kindergarten with the faces on Monster Match, so I can do this. This is all free of charge, and you can also like just play around with it. As soon as you want to have them right now, you need to activate the interface completely. So in this case, I would say buy now, and then you can have the asset flip installation, which is $299 a month. Where you can flip as many times as you want. So this is mostly because you will be spending quite some while uploading it again and again and again. Once you're done with it, you can reach out to us. There will be a paid feature coming soon where you then basically freeze your app and you say, okay, I'm done working with it right now. I just want to freeze it, but that's going to come next. For now, as long as we're in the test phase, this is going to be the monthly thing, but we highly recommend, obviously, if you're an agency and you have an event coming up in 3 weeks, you're going to get it 1 month, or let's say 2 months if your client is super careful. And then after that, you switch it off. Once you press continue here, you get to your normal checkout process that you already know from your standard checkout procedure. And since I'm the founder of the company and I'm doing this video myself, if you watched it until here, you reach out to our sales team and you just say, listen, I want to have a discount code for my asset flip, and at least for the next 2 months, so this is being recorded early May 2024, we're going to be giving you quite big discounts if you want to try it out. But hopefully you give us some great feedback. So this is the overview of this feature. Knowing how our clients have been using the MultiBalls all around the world for years, this thing here is a game changer because it enables you within a couple of minutes to just completely change the appeal, look, duration, settings of a game, all at your fingertips without having to need a single line of programming or any understanding of how servers work and where games get uploaded. So we highly recommend you to test it out. It's fun, and yeah, we're always looking for feedback, so let us know what you think. Thank you so much.